YouTube was good, YouTube. It's popping, yo. I'm just chilling out here, working and shit. And I wanted to touch on something. Like, before the last eclipse, like a few days before the last eclipse, right? I was going through I had some car trouble, like crazy car trouble. And I ended up getting stuck in the bridge. Yo, I ended up getting stuck on the bridge. It was raining. I'm stuck on the bridge. Nobody to come and help me. So, yo, it was like, it got to the point, like, it was so overwhelming because prior to me getting stuck on the bridge, I kept going through a bunch of shit. Like, just a bunch of stupid shit. Like, just life, life, how life be hitting people. Hey, ain't nobody gonna hit you harder than life. So you better respect life. That's a fact. So I'm stuck on the bridge, yo. I'm stuck right in the middle of the bridge. Everybody honking at me to get out the way, but what the fuck am I gonna go if I'm stuck on the bridge? My car's not moving. So one person stopped, and he's like, "Hey, brother, you got a rope? Because I'll pull you over, cross you over to the bridge." But I ain't have a rope. I ain't have anything. And he's like, and he looked around, and he tapped me on my leg, and he like, "Don't worry, they coming." And I'm like, "What?" I turned around like, "Who's coming?" And he left. He got in his car and he left. And I noticed in the back of his car, he had like angel wings. So prior to me getting stuck, I don't know, yo. I just started crying. I start crying like a child, yo. Real talk. I don't cry. I can't even remember the last time I cried, yo. So I just started crying like all that built because I normally. We all go through shit. Everybody goes through shit. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the only one that goes through shit. But we all go through shit. So I start crying, whatever. So I get stuck on the bridge on top of that. And that was prior to the eclipse. That was like 2-3 days before the eclipse. So today again, I start crying again. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like I just start crying. Just bawling out. Yo, I'm crying So I'm the type of person that I every time I go through something, I just push it in the back. I just store it. Just keep storing it and keep storing it and keep storing it. And just keep pushing, keep moving on. And keep storing and keep storing. But these 2 times before the eclipse, I just started crying. Yo, I monitored eclipses before, but these last one and this one coming up are very different. So I just started thinking, I'm like, yo, crying is like you're releasing. Obviously, we're releasing tears. You fucking nose running and all that. So we start to release all that tension, all that buildup, all that negative stuff that we store within our shadow self, within ourselves. And it's just baggage that we just carry along that don't suit us, that we don't need. So today I started crying again, and I noticed it. I'm like, oh, all right. Plus me reading that book, that Sixth Sun book. My spirit, my soul, whatever it is, my body, it's making space. It's releasing all that bullshit that I've acquired. All the crap, all people's nonsense, and all the karma and all that. So I just started crying. Yo, I was crying like an hour ago, like a child. And I don't cry. Crying gives me headaches. I don't have a headache, no. It always gave me a headache. like I felt like crying, you don't solve anything. Like what the fuck? Like, and you know us men, we like, nigga, what the fuck am I gonna cry for? I'm a man, we strong, this and that. But now I'm realizing the power of crying. It's just a cleansing. You just detoxifying. And it is what it is, man. So if y'all going through something and y'all get to that point that the tears just come out, just let that shit flow, yo. Just let it go, man, cause you're gonna keep holding on to shit that's not gonna serve you. You're just gonna keep carrying baggages of years ago, stuff that you went through years ago, trauma that you went through years ago, childhood traumas, all that. Yo, the first time I was crying for last eclipse, I was blaming everybody. I was blaming my father, blaming my mother, my wife, everybody for all the trauma that I was going through. Even stuff that I was the trauma that I went through when I was a kid. Like, stuff just was coming out. It was just coming out. And it happened again today. And look, today's what, June 7th or something? Today like June 7th, so the eclipse is coming up again. And it was around the same timing of the last one, the previous one that we just had. So it's like my body's making space for that new energy that's coming, for new vibration, happier time, whatever it is, just new vibes, new vibrations. And yeah, I just thought I'd share that with y'all, man. Like the power of crying. Like, I'm a man, yo. I'm no bitch ass nigga, but hey, it take a real man to admit that sometimes us men we not as strong as we think, or it's like the more you cry, the stronger you become. Like that yin yang. I don't know, man. But yeah, man, if y'all going through some tough times and y'all decide to cry, just cry. Fuck it. Cry that shit out. Rather than expressing anger and punching a wall and smacking somebody or doing some dumb shit, just cry it out, man. You're gonna feel a lot better, because I feel a lot lighter now. I was just crying like an hour ago, yo, and I was, my eyes, yo, like, and it happened last eclipse. I don't know, man, but there might be something there. So I just thought I'd share that with y'all, man. We are going through a cleansing process, man, on all levels. This is no joke. So I'm out here getting some sunlight, letting that sun hit my crown, hit my hair, let my hair soak all that sun, my skin, you know what I'm saying? I just got this stone too. I was reading a book, and they mentioned this stone. This is like, it's called tree agate. Tree agate. Look into the stone. Powerful stone, man. I'm not even gonna explain it to y'all. Y'all, I'll just give y'all that so y'all can look that up. But man, crying is powerful. I feel like I just woke up from a good night's sleep. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could breathe now. Like, it's crazy. This shit is crazy, yo. So yeah, and even on the eclipse, on the night before the eclipse, I'm gonna do a fast, just like I did the previous one, so I could cleanse all that other bullshit that probably I got lingering around, like that, some residue of trauma, whatever it is. But I'm gonna do a fast also, so I can make space for that new energy, for them new frequencies, for them new vibes. So I just thought I'd share that with y'all, man. I gotta get back to work. So peace and love to all of y'all. Peace.